Hello, good morning. Let we see about cricket news of this week. Uh, let we move on to it. Let we get to start from here. From points table, we're gonna start from here. Yeah, we're gonna see that last night Punjab have won the clash. Yeah, it has been. There has been a major update in the points table from yesterday's match. It's now the Delhi, Gujarat, and Punjab Kings who are the top two teams with 10 points. Gujarat Titans and RCB are pushed down to third and fourth spot respectively with Lucknow Super Giants at number 5. All these three teams are up with 8 points each. The rest teams remains unchanged. Kolkata Knight Riders at the 6th spot with 6 points, followed by Mumbai Indians at number 7 with 6 points. Rajasthan Royals, Hyderabad and Chennai Super Kings all with 4 points each are in the bottom 3. Let we see about orange cap list. Nicholas Puran at top of the spot by scoring 357 runs in 7 innings. And after that, Sai Sudarshan, Mitchell Marsh, and top wicket takers like purple cap holder or Noor Ahmed, Jose Hazelwood, Kuldeep Yadav. Yeah, CSK's now we gonna see about purple cap list. CSK's Noor Ahmed is finally having a competition after relaxing in the public purple cap leaderboard for a while. He is now tied with RCB's Josh Hazelwood, whose 4-for-14 performance yesterday took him at the second rank with 12 wickets in total. The rest remain unchanged. This is Kuldeep Yadav, MI's Hardik Pandya, CSK's Khalil Ahmed. LSG's Shardul Thakur are next with 11 wickets each. GD's Prashid Krishna or Sai Kishore and Mohammad Siraj. KK's Varun Chakravarti and Harshit Rana and DC's Mitchell Starc are with 10 wickets. Punjab Kings Arshaddeep Singh with 10 wickets also joined them after adding 2 wickets from yesterday's win. Yeah. The next news is about yes. The digital revolution. How IPL franchises are redefining fan engagement. The IPL has evolved over the years and turned into larger than life spectacle. With it has also become a global platform that brings millions of fans together, the stadiums and across the digital world. With the rise of social media consumption, franchises have upped their social media game, ranging from old school interviews to the new age meme content to stay relevant with their fans. To stay engaged with the fans every day, franchises come up with exciting content, be it a dance reel, a prank, or even skits played out by the players. The franchise's social media pages are becoming a sort of virtual meet and greets. The players and the strategies employed by these teams are redefining what it means to be a fan in the 21st century. The franchise social media teams come up with new ways to build a community and, most importantly, loyalty. There are multiple ways to how franchises are changing the game, becoming masters of fan engagement. The numero uno in social media, be it in Instagram or YouTube or Twitter or every day, a franchises dish out new and exclusive content that will set them apart from the others. It can be artwork, engaging interviews with the players, fan contests, or challenges that keeps fans hooked. The most engaging content is the behind the scenes, where fans get a glimpse of what a usual day looks for players in the team. It is the kind of content no one else has access to. It sets them apart from digital or even TV media. Tapping into meme culture and social media trends is the latest strategy to keep fans entertained. Recently, a video of Jake Fraser McGurk, Fab du Plessis, and Tristan Stubbs doing the chicken banana dance took over the internet. Another strategy is roping in famous influencers to create content alongside the team's social media team to gain further traction and stay on top of the latest trends. They also help fans feel like they are part of something exclusive and are not just passive viewers. These social media strategies have helped franchises build a loyal community that sticks with them not just during the IPL season but throughout the year. Some teams have gone beyond social media. Teams like Super Kings, Royal Challenge Bangalore even have their own caps, providing fans with not only exclusive content but also player stats, analytics, and more. To further deepen their connection with the fans, these apps also offered personalized features like match predictions, player polls, and real time match updates. And it keeps the fans engaged beyond the match. Exclusive in app contests, fan challenges, and behind the scenes footage provide a closer look into the players' lives, allowing fans to feel like they are part of the team's journey. Beyond digital content, IPL franchises are tapping into the power of virtual and augmented reality experiences, offering fans the chance to virtually interact with players or explore stadiums in a whole new way. With these innovations, the IPL is setting the bar for fan engagement in the digital age. As IPL evolves and reaches new heights every year, franchises too have to continue reinventing their social media strategies to stay relevant with the fans and build a community that stays with them throughout the year. In this digital age, where fans are constantly seeking more personalized and immersive experiences, the IPL's ability to stay ahead of the curve with innovative fan engagement strategies will ensure it plays at the forefront of global sports entertainment for years to come. Let me see about top three moments from this IPL 2025 clash. Yeah. Last night we saw that Punjab Kings has won the match by beating Royal Challengers Bangalore in a rain curtailed match of 14 overs by 5 wickets at the M. Chinnaswamy Stadium in Bangalore. This win takes Punjab Kings to the second position in the points table behind Delhi Capitals. Both teams are at top have 10 points. First is Tim David's 50. Tim David scored a 50 in a match where only one other player in his team reached double figures. That highlights the importance of his innings. Without his contribution, it would have been difficult for RCB to even reach 50 runs. Tim remained unbeaten on 50 of 26 balls with a strike rate of 192.31, hitting 5 fours and 3 sixes. Up next is Nehal Vadro's crucial innings. Nehal Vadro came in when Punjab Kings were 52 for 3 and after 7.4 overs. He not only stabilized the innings but also guided Punjab Kings to victory with an unbeaten 33 of 19 balls at a strike rate of 173.68, including 3 fours and 3 sixes. In his low scoring game, Nehal stitched together two crucial partnerships, 28 runs with Shashank Singh and 17 runs of just 4 balls with Marcus Stoinis. These partnerships sealed the match for Punjab Kings. At third is Punjab Kings bowling performance. All Punjab Kings bowlers were among the wickets. Marco Janssen, Chahal, Ashdeep Singh and Harpreet Kaur took 2 wickets each. However, it was Ashdeep who set the tone early by removing RCB openers Phil Salt and Virat Kohli. RCB never recovered from that blow and their innings collapsed like a pack of cards. We see the next one. Punjab Kings bowlers shine as RCB collapse in rain hit clash. With 2 hours of play washed out due to the intermittent rain and the stands still echoing with the chants of RCB, Royal Challengers Bangalore and Punjab Kings finally took the field for a shortened 14 over side contest. However, it was Punjab Kings who emerged victorious as RCB struggles at home continued. Despite a sluggish start, scoring just 8 runs of the first 11 balls, Punjab Kings gradually began to find their rhythm before wickets started to tumble. With the pitch showing no signs of easing up for the batters, the Punjab side managed to keep the scoreboard ticking. At the other end, Jose Hazlewood and Bhuvneshwar Kumar consistently chipped away with key wickets. But it was a quick fire 33 of 19 balls from Nehal Vadera that ultimately sealed the chase, helping Punjab Kings cross the finish line with 5 wickets in hand and 11 balls to spare. Earlier, Punjab Kings captain Shreyas Iyer won the important toss and opted to bowl first. With the pitch under wraps and moisture around. Batting was not easy to start with, despite OCB skipper Rajat Patida stressing the importance of adapting smartly to the conditions. The house suffered a dramatic batting collapse. They were reduced to 26 for 3 within the first 4 overs, the power play. This came on the back of Punjab Kings' moral boosting effort in their previous outing, where they successfully defended the lowest total in IPL history against Kolkata Knight Riders. Carrying the momentum forward, they dismantled OCB's top and middle order, leaving them reeling at 42 for 7. A late 21 run partnership between Bhuvaneshwar Kumar and Tim David gave OCB a glimmer of hope. David's gritty 50 of 26 balls lifted the team to a defendable total of 95. On a surface that was still not easing out, but it was not enough of Punjab Kings held their nerve to secure two crucial points. Next, we're gonna see about Next, we have to see about Sanju Samson's doubtful for upcoming match. Rajasthan Royals are in preparation for tomorrow's evening match against the Lucknow Super Giants, but to their dismay, their skipper's condition remains in doubt. Sanju Samson suffered an injury in the last match against Delhi Capitals, because for which he had to take a retired hurt and leave the game. For now, the team is awaiting the confirmed results as to what actually has happened to the player. What happened to Sanju Samson? The batter and wicketkeeper experienced an abdominal pain and was retired hurt in the last match after giving a performance of 31 of 19 ball. Samson was left with sudden pain and discomfort after getting cut off from DC bowler Vipresh Nigam. The physio came in and checked on his update, examining particularly his left side. He then went on to face the next ball but couldn't find the right rhythm at that moment. The horror player was already coming off from a recovery from a thumb injury in the initial three matches. Because of this, he started as an impact player. Ryan Perak took the lead in the opening lineup and Drew Jurel taking the wicket keeper role. Losing the first two matches, Aurora regained their form with two consecutive wins, but they soon came to a downfall unexpectedly with three losses in the last three matches in Sampson's absence. The Aurora has been in a devastating situation this season. A need for a miracle is now in prayers from its fans. Next, the glorious journey of cricket's greatest spectacle. I think IPL turns 18 now. Indian Premier League completes its 18 years on April 18, 2025. A journey that gave opportunities to talents, gave birth to legends, and redefined the game. What started as a bold experiment in 2008 has today become a festival that returns everywhere, without which people can't even imagine their summer. When Brendan McCullum lit up the Chinnaswamy Stadium with his breathtaking 158 of 73 balls for KKR, the IPL was not just born, a revolution was unleashed. The IPL became a role model for leagues like Australia's Big Bash, England's 100, though none match its glamour or influence. The launch of the Women's Premier League in 2023 was also influenced by the IPL, marking a turning point in women's cricket by injecting the same energy and glamour that had long been missing. Economically, it not only gave Indian domestic players the freedom to take cricket as a serious career, but also helped the BCCI become the richest cricket board in the world. Players like Jasprit Bumrah went from being unknown bowlers to modern day greats. Hardik Pandya and Suryakumar Yadav showcased their talents in this league and used it as launchpad for the international careers. Rinku Singh, then an uncapped player, did the unthinkable by hitting 5 sixes of 5 balls to secure victory for his team and became an overnight sensation. IPL's influence on Indian cricket is immense. It has given us moments that will live forever, rivalries that burn eternal. 18 years ago, an IPL promised entertainment. Today, it delivers history and the best sport. The story is just getting started. And next, we have to see about IPL, a case study in how to overcome turbulence. 18 years, two countries other than India as the hosts and levels in the financial structure of global sports later. The Indian Premier League has firmly established itself as a phenomenon. It's been a runaway success from day one and kept rising the bar, pushing it to unforeseen heights, glory deeds, and astronomical sums support. The IPL has also been a hotbed of controversies. Court cases regarding spot fixing and betting, high profile arrests and suspensions, raids on drugs related binges, failed dope tests, extravagant fancies of the field, and the rare instance of a player slapping another one on the face of the field of play. This has been a league of its own in many ways. This is not to determine the path breaking changes to the IPL has brought about, nor is it an effort to highlight a dog on this side. This enterprise changed cricket, due largely to the popularity of the IPL and T20s. The International Cricket Council has 108 members. This member is a reason why cricket is a part of the 2028 Olympics. The IPL played an inadvertent and undeniable role in this. At the same time, while celebrating the 18th anniversary of this epochal event, it's also possibly worth the while to remember the other sides. These were the unwanted developments which eventually led to sustained proceedings at the highest level of the Indian judiciary. It saw some lengthy legal procedures. This also resulted in tremendous publicity for the competition. Talk about negative publicity being publicity. To its credit, the cricket establishment and others involved, including the franchises and the surveillance mechanism, successfully dealt with the most of the problems. Gone are the days when the anti-corruption unit with the police in 2017 conducted an armed raid in a room in Kanpur hotel where two teams were staying, busted a betting syndicate. One doesn't read or hear about these things in IPL anymore, and the authorities deserve praise for restoring order after the unrest of 2015. Next, we're gonna see about top 3 IPL iconic innings by KL Rahul as he turns 33. As KL Rahul celebrates his 33rd birthday, we take a look at three of the best innings from his illustrious IPL career. The first one against Mumbai Indians at Braboni Stadium 2022. Rahul hit two centuries against Mumbai Indians in 2022. Both identical of scores of 103 not out. The first match at the Braboni Stadium in Mumbai, Rahul helped Lucknow Super Giants set a formidable total of 199 for 4, leading to a win by 18 runs. He struck 9 boundaries and 5 sixes, finishing on 103 of 60 balls at a strike rate of 171.67. The next one is against Mumbai second leg 2022. The second leg of the season, Rahul produced another masterclass innings. His two key partnerships, 58 run stand with Manish and 47 runs partnership between Ayush Badoni and him, helped LSG post a competitive 168 of 16-20 overs. Rahul once again remained unbeaten, scoring 103 of 62 balls with 12 boundaries and 4 sixes, maintaining a strike rate of 166.13. The next innings is 132 versus RCB. Rahul's highest IPL score came in 2020 when he was captaining Punjab Kings. He played a breathtaking knock of 132 or 16 balls against RCB at Dubai International Cricket Stadium. With a strike rate of 191.30, he smashed 14 fours and 7 sixes, earning the Player of the Match award and guiding Punjab Kings to a commanding victory. The next we're gonna see about OCB versus Punjab Kings top 3 fantasy picks, and and fantasy level for today's game in IPL. The next one is IPL 2025. 13 massive sixes from for McCullum, a giant leap of IPL looking back at opening night 2008. Let me work on this. Fireworks, a Seanie Glaze American singer that few in India had heard of, and even Shah Rukh Khan can only take cue so far. Before the opening night of the IPL on April 18, 2008, all talk of light and sound shows was mainly a distraction. Whether whether you were an Indian cricket administrator, a player, or even a journalist at the venue, the predominant emotion was nervous anticipation. What lay ahead would what would cricket's brave new world look like? Frankly, no one, not even Lalit Modi, had any clue. It was one thing to borrow various elements from North American sport, notably the draft system that the IPL repackaged as an action, and to give franchises outlandish names. Getting the concept to work was entirely different matter. India's trump at the inaugural World T20 just over 6 months earlier had enthusiastic the country's cricket fans, but that was India. Would fans really get behind teams called Chargers, Royals, and Indians? Would the devout followers of Indian cricket idols came through the turnstiles to support a concept where their heroes were ranged against each other? Even before the tournament began, some stated the action had raised more than the just eyebrows. Ishant Sharma, still a teenager at the time, had little in his catalogue other than a stunning spell to Ricky Ponting in Perth, but the KKR help had paid $900,000 for him. Number crunchers figured out that if Ishant bowled his full four spell over in each of the 14 league games, he would be making rupees 1,07,000 per delivery in a country where India internationals had been paid a pricely 250 rupees per test match less than a half a century earlier. That was a mind boggling figure. The first match was billed as Rahul Dravid against Saurav Ganguly, whom he had succeeded as Indian captain. Neither was even a blip on the radar as Brendan McCullum put on a shot making display that made the earlier fireworks look mundane. And with that, IPL had truly arrived. Had the IPL needed to piggyback on India's stars to capture the public imagination, it may never have become as big as it is now. But starting with that opening night, new stars were born and new reputations forged. The cricket cosmos became bigger. It's been an amazing run for IPL over the past 17 years. Lalit Modi told from an idea that I thought both in mid 90s to launching a city-based league. The IPL has captured the hearts of the Indian people and cricket lovers globally. It is the most recognized brand of India as a country and has established itself as the foremost global sports and entertainment property. I am extremely proud of its achievement and the fact that today on its 18th birthday, it is must watch in everyone's life. I wish it all the success and may it continue to delight one and all. Next, the match between OCB and Punjab Kings. Can OCB snap their losing streak at home? Royal Challengers Bangalore report card for the 2025 IPL season makes for strange reading. 4 wins out of 4 away from home, but they are winless in their own den so far. The two games they have played at home against Gujarat Titans and Delhi Capitals ended up in losses. So, what would have gone wrong for a franchise that seems like a well oiled machine while traveling to other cities? How can they rectify a few of the mistakes that acted as a hurdle in the previous two games of the Chinnaswamy? Toss factor. One of the reasons for RCB's defeats could be the toss factor in both the games. RCB had to bat first on surfaces that helped the bowlers to some extent. In the opening game at the Chinnaswamy, there was spongy bounce on offer. Alongside, um, alongside is a alongside is a large compensation between two teams, and it has been taken to the all level of items. We're gonna see that these are the one of the reasons there was spongy bounce on offer, alongside a hit of seam movement up front in the RCB DC game. It felt as if the ball was not coming onto the bat, especially during the early part of the match. Unfortunately for RCB, as the match progressed, it perhaps got better to bat. Incidentally, in RCB's second counter at home, there was a brief spell of rain that could have played a role in ensuring that it skid onto the bat a little more. Having said that, the toss is an uncontrollable event. OCB's template up front against the new ball. There are two ways to look at it, and OCB were reduced to 44 for 2 in 7th over at the fall of Patida's wicket against GT. The same batting lineup was 61 for 1 after 3.5 overs versus Delhi. Obviously, Phil Salt was the difference in the second game, as the right hand opener blazed away to a 17 ball 37 before he was eventually run out. The bigger worry for OCB is they lost wickets in bunches in both the games, which in turn derailed the innings. The simple logic here is when recent history tells the conditions could get better for batting, there is no harm in taking risks in the power play. In other words, in such circumstances, it is better to get a small buffer of 15 to 20 runs while defending the target. What about the pitches? RCB's buys at the auction table indicated that the think tank was looking to build an explosive batting unit. The template was clear, keeping in mind the batting friendly conditions at Chinnaswamy, pick players who play without fear. The likes of Salt, David, Livingston, Shefford, Patidar, and Jacob Bethel prefer pace on the ball. Even Virat Kohli, the mainstay of the lineup, would be pleased to bat on surfaces with even bones. However, the two decks we have seen at the Chinnaswamy have not exactly turned out to be a batting friendly. Ahead of the game against Punjab Kings, the OCB camp would have for a surface which encourages stroke play and hitting through the line. On a side note, it is intriguing to note that OCB's win percentage at Chinnaswamy is below 4 to 6%. Can OCB break the jinx and zoop Punjab Kings? OCB and Punjab Kings are replaced third and fourth on the points table, having won 4 games each, with Priyansh Arya, Sipran Singh, Shreyas Iyer, Nihal Vedera, Marcus Stoinis, Glenn Maxwell, and Shashank Singh in their ranks. Punjab Kings too have a formidable lineup. Punjab Kings also would be boosted by their come from behind win over Kolkata Knight Riders. But OCB are too good a side to lose 3 in a row at home, and they could just sneak in a victory in the cauldron of Chinnaswamy. Next one we have to see about why was Sachin never auctioned in the IPL. It was over Christmas in 2007 that the rules of the forthcoming IPL were worked out in Mumbai between the BCCI and the International Management Group top brass. Should Francis be assigned icon players or should they go under the hammer was a key question that people had to answer. How would it look if Sachin Tendulkar was bought by a franchise other than Mumbai? Or Saurav Ganguly was picked up by anyone except the Kolkata Knight Riders? Would such things end up dividing fan loyalty, and would such a move go down well with the fans? Sachin was very Mumbai, and to force him out of his comfort zone was not the best call. That was what prompted Lalit Modi to take the franchise owners into confidence and assign icon players to some of them. Their values also had to be pre-decided and they couldn't be played less than anyone in the action. This is where the IPL was unique. While it was borrowing the best practices from Western sporting leagues, it remained very Indian at its core, with local sensitivities impacting key decision making. The Sachin case was unique because he continued to be different from everyone else. Sachin was like God to many and had to be dealt with differently. While everyone else was deemed human, this man was a living deity. To auction God was sacrilegious. The BCCA top brass knew it could have a very different dimension and would not go down well with fans. That also added to the idea of having icon players in the inaugural IPL. Yeah, up to now we have seen the uh, many incidents that have been t- take place in the last few months of cricket. Okay, let me continue to the next part. Thank you.